Well, I grew up Catholic, and Christ was always an important part of our life, of my life growing up. But when our children went to Christian school, I really came to realize the importance of having a relationship with Christ, which is something I didn't really have. So when we decided to convert and we were baptized as a family, that's when it really hit home and my faith started to grow.
I think the same thing for me. Actually grew up Catholic, and we were in the Catholic Church, I want to say due to kind of family pressures. We just didn't want to challenge anything. But we got married, put our children in Christian school, they're learning the Bible, they're teaching us, and all of a sudden we realized that, we weren't really getting that kind of, being fed that way in the Catholic Church. If you believe, as we do, that God has a plan and everything's laid out ahead of time, you have to go back to 2011. My daughter was looking for where she was going to go to college, and the Lord brought her to Anderson University, which was a long way from El Paso, Texas. And we're talking to the admissions counselor, the director of admissions, who is her boss. And she says, "You all gonna ever move closer to your kids?" And my son's in New York. And we said, if God wills, something will come up. She said, "I want to tell you about an opportunity at Palmetto Christian Academy in Mount Pleasant, and your name came to my mind, and I've told them about you and that you might be interested." But we said to each other, if that church isn't what we feel the Lord is calling us to, then it has to be a package deal. It's not going to work otherwise. And the first opportunity we had to meet anybody or do anything was to come to ECBC service. We said, well, if the school is anything like the church, then we're in.
Just the family here at ECBC and at PCA, everyone has been so kind and loving and prayerful and genuine. And that's something that I didn't really experience. I hadn't experienced before. The community part of church really becomes evident as coming in and seeing your friends who become family.
I don't feel like you can really be a member of ECBC without being challenged in all sorts of ways. Again, through Equip You and community group and man-to-man. What's really neat is that it starts with Pastor Buster, but all the way through ECBC and PCA, you have like-minded people, because we are very careful about who works here and what their worldview is, and because that's going to be instilled in everybody who walks in here. So we're going to be a biblically sound church and a biblically sound school. We bring visitors and say, I know exactly what message you're going to hear. It's going to be the same truth preached at ECBC, and that's what this church and the school is known for.
Yeah, it's not about entertainment, and that makes me very happy. It's about truth.